Oh, what's up, viewers?
Night 3, I feel a little better about tonight than I did last time.
Feeling electric as always, that's kind of how I am.
Should be interesting again.
Hopefully I get to talk to a couple of people I talked to last time.
I'm excited to see who I'm going to be talking to.
I'm less nervous than I was last time.
I'm not sure what to expect going into dates today.
I'm excited to talk to the 5 other people that I wasn't able to talk to last time.
See you guys after the episode.
Hi.
Oh, you are from the other group. I've never heard you before.
Yeah, Jackpot. That's an interesting name.
Jackpot. Okay, so my first thing I asked him was why the name Jackpot. I figured probably the word jackpot, like you hit the jackpot, but whatever. He said it's a play on words, and I was like, well, jackpot isn't really a play on words.
Yeah, you put it together and you say it fast.
The second one was with Angel. So this one was kind of weird.
It took me some time too. Props to my friend for creativity, but yeah.
So I thought something like special that I was missing was going on. I was like, do you just mean the word jackpot? Like what else?
Like you're a jackpot? Like what?
And so he goes.
Yeah, this is going over your head apparently.
In like the most condescending voice I've ever heard.
No, yeah, you just combine it.
Okay.
No, that's the idea. I mean, it was that, or there were a few other options, but I just wasn't fancy them. So
I would never talk to that man again, and that's all I really have to say.
Cool.
Hi, Don Johnson.
So, is it safe to assume you went straight for the stripper name, or?
You said what? Y'all, tell me why. The first thing this guy gonna ask me is my name inspired by a stripper? A stripper.
Wait, what's your name inspiration?
There are people in this world whose names are Crystal. So you think their parents named them Crystal because they like strippers? Like, please, lead better, do better. Oh, you said is my name inspired as a stripper name?
Yeah.
His name sounds like a whole stripper name too, Don Johnson. Like you, that sounds like a name that is supposed to be on the pole, sir. Is yours a stripper name?
I mean, if you want it to be. And Crystal was also, she seems like a very interesting person. All right, your turn. Give me the pitch.
Okay, my name is Crystal, and I'm an alcoholic. It's like, no, I'm joking.
Right.
No, my name is
honesty
Crystal.
is also important.
No, I'm not no alcoholic. I'm just joking. Oh, I dance. I'm on an African.
Oh,
yeah.
What type of dance?
I'm on an African dance team, and I'm also on a step team.
Okay, so step is like hip hop, right?
Step is more like clapping and like stomping. I wouldn't say
Oh,
hip-hop.
like stomp, like the band or the show, like you know what I mean? Broadway stomp.
I don't really know Broadway stomp. Like, have you ever seen
Well, it's clapping and stomping, that's for sure. I dance, but only at parties, I guess, and by myself in the shower and whatnot.
He was like, he likes to dance in the shower and dance at the party, but like he doesn't really think he can dance or whatever. And I was like, okay, period. You dance in the shower.
I just like to dance, but it's just vibing, it's just grooving. There's no
like, yeah, he knows what to do with them. Like, what do you do? He's like, groove. I'm like, okay. You just told me all I needed to know right there, sir. You can hit the little 1-2 step.
I just like to get low.
And it's like, I don't know if I can really hang with that,
Did you see the question they just asked us?
Talk to Mr. T. I was like, okay, I guess. Actually, you know what? It was like a hard conversation to get through.
Trump or nah?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the host, trying to spice things up, asked about, Trump or not.
I'm not totally against him, but I'm not for him. I'm kind of mixed opinions on him.
Gotcha. I'm totally against him. I'm about it. Like, I don't know. And I was like, Republican, no, if you wanted to know.
That's all right.
But, it didn't make anything awkward. We kind of just brushed by it, which was good to know.
I'm really big into politics, so I have opinions, but I'm not a big Trump. I'm decided for 2020 at this point.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm like also really big into politics, like very opinionated about things, but I get it.
Yeah. I mean, it is my major, gov politics, so I better be.
Oh shit, really?
It's kind of hard to get through, but like I'm sure he's a nice person.
Hello.
Lily, how are you?
Hi, Leo. Back at it.
Back at it, indeed.
Start recording. Welcome to Pod 7. Great having you here. How you been? How you doing?
I've been pretty good. I've been quite busy lately. Not just like, doing some work trying to I'm working with like this like little synthetic biology group. And we're
He talked about synthetic biology.
doing like some research right now, so that's been
Just
picking up.
casual synthetic biology, no big deal. I don't even know what synthetic biology
Yeah, sure.
is.
I mean, I guess you could call it that. So I had my second date with Lily tonight. That actually went relatively well.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I cannot carry on the conversation about synthetic biology.
It is. You know what? It is okay. It is absolutely fine.
I just think he's a little bit of a nerd, which there's nothing wrong with that.
And then when I was in Mexico, I would get sushi, but they would like incorporate fresh fruit into it. So that was always really cool. I like that.
I've never had sushi with fresh fruit in it.
It's really good. Like mango, like it was so good.
Oh, I love mango.
Certainly. I don't really think my type.
Yeah, no, I always like mango tea, like highly recommend. It absolutely slaps every single time, reliably. But there was one thing that she mentioned. So I think she mentioned that she was drinking a White Claw in the middle of the conversation.
I'm drinking a mango White Claw right now.
Yeah, I don't think I vibe with that too much. I just don't know why you would drink during a Zoom like date call. I don't know. It just seemed kind of strange to me.
And I have mango White Claw earrings.
I guess I guess that would happen. That may or may not happen on like early dates in person, but yeah, I just don't think I buy into that too much. But I don't want to. At the same time, I don't want to like dock her because of that one thing.
So I'm really inconsistent.
Nice.
It's fine. I'd still be like his friend.
Riley, how you doing?
Dreamy. Like the name.
Thank you.
I talked to this one kid named McDreamy. Let me just say, the man's was low-key dreamy. He was low-key dreamy.
Have you ever seen Grey's Anatomy?
Yes, dude, literally.
There we go.
You were setting the bar very high for yourself. I will say that.
Yeah, I realized that, but
now you can't disappoint.
A first date with this girl Riley, and she had me feeling a certain type of way. She's awesome.
I'm not even gonna lie, I thought about this boy all night long. But that's cool that you play piano. I play guitar, and I actually taught myself as well a few winters ago.
So she's into skating, and like it'd be fun to like go skating together. Like she's a comp sci major, like I'm electrical engineering. That's pretty close,
I was feeling the vibe. I'm not even gonna lie. What's your major?
Yeah, I'm electrical engineering.
I'm computer science, so STEM.
All right.
It was just a great conversation,
Where do you see yourself? I guess like living after college. I'm just like curious, like city-wise or working.
Oh man, it'd be fun to go. Like, I don't know how this would work, but like living on a sailboat would be like my dream.
Something about the way he said he was gonna take me out on a sailboat. I was like, yo, I can't even swim, but I might just have to hop on that boat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of out there, but like it would be cheaper than rent because all you have to pay is dock fees, and you can go anywhere you want.
Okay, that's kind of very McDreamy of you because I think he lived in an RV in the woods. So like, I'm sensing the nomad theme here. Can't say I hate it. I really, really liked McDreamy. I will say you're one of the more interesting people to talk to.
All right, cool. I'm glad you feel that way. You too.
Yeah.
I want to talk more.
Yes, put me on your little list, and I'll put you on mine.
These sessions are so short.
Okay, it depends. With some people, they go on for so long, but like with other conversations like this one, it flew by.
Well, it was nice talking to you. I guess I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, all right. Bye, McDreamy.
See you, Riley.
She said she was interested, which was good because, like, I'm interested too. So
I have one. Okay. This is actually really embarrassing.
Yeah, first I'll talk to Christy. It was a nice conversation. It was a weird conversation.
I wore diapers until I was 12 years old.
We talked about like embarrassing moments. Mine was way more embarrassing than his. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably bad thing. Shit.
Like at night, I just had a really small bladder and I was a really deep sleeper.
She talked about how she was in diapers till she was 12, and I'm just like, I don't know how to respond to that.
So I just had to wear like diapers at night, and I was like a really skinny kid growing up, so I could just wear the regular toddler ones.
Why did I tell him I used to wet the bed? Oh my god. I just remembered I said that.
Yeah, it was super embarrassing, especially during sleepovers, because I thought I was really good at hiding it, but like when I sat down, you could definitely like hear the crinkling. Oh my god. It was pretty bad.
But I mean, obviously, if you can say stuff like that, then obviously you're pretty open. So I liked that aspect of it.
Oh my god, I don't even know what to say because that's something. So wait, hold up. Have you ever so then if like you're super drunk then is that like an issue that you're gonna pee yourself at night then?
No, actually that's never happened. I've thrown up on myself, but not the other thing. Like surprising, like I've grown out of it. I've been able to work around it, but it was definitely like a real problem growing up.
Dang, that's wild. I don't really think I have anything that could come close to stopping that.
Oh man.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, hey. Like,
yeah.
Okay, maybe that conversation wasn't as good as I remember it. Holy shit, what's wrong with me?
Oh no, you sound so distorted. Oh, I can hear you now. Oh god, thank you.
Yeah, I figured. I've had the same problem both times. My headphones just don't like me.
Yeah, it literally sounds like you stuck a fork in a toaster and it's going like
Okay, so with that image in mind, really. Oh.
I got to talk to Phoenix again, and obviously we had really good conversation again.
Okay.
Are you eating?
I am a little bit.
I was literally just about to heat up my food right before all of this started.
And B had a lot of fun.
So
No, yeah,
crazy.
it is dinner time, and I feel bad I'm not sitting down with my family.
Did you tell your family, you're like, listen guys, I have like cool things to do. Like I have all these online friends now.
Him and I enjoy talking to him. I think he's a lot of fun.
No, I'm saying they think that I joined a cult. Like just yeah. That's what they expect at this point. Good energy overall.
That you're in your room talking to your cult members. That is so funny.
Just like speaking in Latin all of the time.
It never feels like I'm pulling my teeth out to like try to talk to him. So
if you were an animal, what would you be?
Sean, and I actually like really like talking to him. I feel like he kind of like got my sense of humor.
Okay, this one is like, it only makes sense, not personality wise, but like looks wise, but like, you know, those guinea pigs that have really long hair?
Yeah.
That I would be that.
All right.
Because I used to work at a summer camp, and that was like when we always play name games at like the start of like the week and whatever, and we come up with like funny questions. And so like spirit animal is always one, and I never knew because I'd always switch it up because I love animals. And then like finally like one day this like little like 10-year-old girl was like, you look like this guinea pig, and I just like well, I thought it was like a sign.
It's actually really funny. I looked up a picture of one of those. That's actually so funny.
And that was like the first time I was like, oh, I don't like hate men.
No, they're so funny. There's like this breed, they're called silky satin guinea pigs, and like they look like me. So like I guess I know we can't see each other, so you could picture a guinea pig.
I'm trying to. It's making me laugh a lot if you can't tell.
Wait, now I'm looking at pictures of them, and like they're so funny.
I think we had a good conversation. I'd like to talk to him again.
Hello again.
Hi, nice to see you. He's cute. Like, I kind of feel like I need to protect him. How's your night gone so far?
Good. You know, I was a little worried that not a single person from night one was gonna match with me. I was like, nice. That's good for self-confidence.
If I was with Angel, if there was anyone I wanted to meet back from night one, it was definitely her.
I'm pretty impressed though that you said that you want to talk to me again after I said that I was a stalker and a serial killer, and
You know, it was a great conversation.
Honestly, at this point, like, I'm so lonely in quarantine. I've said this to people before. Like, I've literally said this to people. If I had a stalker, like, at this point, I would invite them into my house to spend time with me.
I'm ready. Wait, that was...
It's really casual, like.
But I'll be blindfolded. We have to both be blindfolded when this happens, though.
Okay, just ring the doorbell and I'll let you in.
Okay. Yeah, because we can't see each other still.
Yeah. Okay.
Are there like any pets or something that I should be worried about, like when I have the blindfold on?
No, you should be good. You should be good. No pets.
Okay.
Compared to all the other ones, it just never feels awkward.
What are you passionate about?
Okay. What am I passionate about? Aaron is very in touch with his emotions, which is probably a good thing because I'm personally not. Like, I'm the type of person to just like brush things off and keep on going, which probably isn't good. Okay, personally, I am really passionate about like helping people, but it's like not in like your usual way. I really want to go to a Spanish speaking country and like help students speak English. I think that would be so fun. That's like the one thing that I'm like, okay, if it ever happens, I'm taking this opportunity, but if it doesn't, like I'll settle. But that's kind of like my teaching goals. It's like to go live in a Spanish speaking country and like help people that want to. I don't want to like force people to learn English. Like, I know that's like a thing. Like, I forgot the word, but it's not good. But I mean, maybe and whatever happens out of this friendship or whatever, like we'll balance each other.
Primero, yo soy casi fluente.
Oh, really?
Because I have a lot of like Latin American friends.
Mm-hmm.
And like I got a 4 on my AP Spanish exam.
Okay.
And like I have a lot of Latin friends, so like I kind of just pick up the language from them.
And like that'll be an interesting like relationship, whether it be platonic or whatever.
I feel like I still feel guilty when I'm not productive during quarantine, even though.
Oh no, that's me 100%. Like we really should be relaxing.
I was talking to Jackpot. He was a little bit shyer, so I don't really know if like potentially we would work.
It's really weird, but I still set an alarm like every day.
Oh really?
Yeah, like is that just me? Probably it's just me.
No, I mean, I personally do not set an alarm, but I know some of my friends do, and it's good. Like, you're trying to keep like a good routine.
Yeah, no, definitely.
The things we talked about was like, oh, what makes you undateable? And I said, oh, sometimes I can be a little emotional. I'd like wear my emotions on my sleeve.
I guess, I don't know, going a little bit deeper maybe. I feel like sometimes I'm working on this, but I feel like I definitely like sometimes get a little stressed out about certain things.
Her being vocal about her feelings as like one of her major downsides.
And sometimes in the past, it's kind of like, come into my relationships and kind of like throw people off in a way, but it's like something I'm working on a little bit just because.
That's not too bad.
He's kind of the opposite, so I've had problems with people like that in the past that don't really like show emotions.
Yeah. People who actually like listen to you,
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just like I'm super vocal about my feelings.
So I feel like we were both just like kind of playing down a lot of those questions.
So if I'm stressed out, like or like but that goes for everyone.
That's fair. I'm probably the exact opposite. So.
Really?
Yeah, no. So, it might be a nice change.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, it's not always great, but definitely working on it.
That's fair.
Yeah, so who knows?
Who else talked to Mr. T, and did anyone else like want the conversation to end immediately?
We all talked to Mr.
Literally
T,
all of
and
us.
all of us were ready to like I was ready to just quit the whole experience.
Okay, hold up though. Okay, I was talking to Christy, and she said she wore diapers until she was 12 when she went to bed.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Wait, who?
How did you get that out of a conversation?
Overall, Phoenix is like my favorite. I love talking to him.
Sounded cute.
Yeah, I love talking to him. He's so fun to just like you can have a conversation and you don't feel like you're pulling your teeth out of your face. So
a few red flags. I don't know.
I have a crush
he
on
was
Mike.
talking about the way he was like talking
crush?
about girls made me like feel.
What did he
little-
say?
No,
what did he say?
I wish I took like better notes. Like he was talking about like a girl like he was talking to, and he was like calling her like clingy and like stuff like that. And I never like to take that for face value when a guy says that.
Hey, Jack, were you in RA Denton RA last year? I feel like I saw you sometimes.
We're on the same floor, dude.
Oh my God, that's right. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's awkward.
About another girl while he's like on a date with you.
Yeah,
that's
too.
weird.
How many guys have done that? Because the first night, like I think like 3 of the 5 guys talked about other girls, and I was like, next.
Y'all don't like when they talk about other girls?
I have no problem. I think like if you're in a
Y'all don't
relationship
like when
with
they talk about
someone,
other girls?
like I think it's important to like talk about like your past relationships and like figure out what went wrong
But
or
like
what you didn't
without
like.
dogging anyone.
But if it's the first 5 minutes you've met someone, you should not be bringing.
I was gonna say these are
Yeah, especially because we
still,
don't know
like,
each
first
other.
dates.
I'm just gonna throw a name out there. Olivia. Thought she was a little dry.
I never talked to Olivia.
I like Olivia.
Talked to her last time.
Yeah, that's good. Like those are my type of conversations, I guess.
She was
It's more
nice,
like
but I was
meeting,
just like,
you know?
there's nothing wowing me there.
I was talking to Mike and I was like, he mentioned he was like giving a tour one day and I was like, oh, so you're a visions tour guide? And he was like, yeah. And so I was like, sell yourself to me. Like I'm a prospective dater. Like I need you to sell yourself to me. Like I'm a prospective student. And he was like, well, I'm not really good at the whole being single thing. And I was like, this is adorable. I have a huge fucking crush on him. It's kind of ridiculous. He was so cool.
Like 4 dates in, I'm like, damn. This is all new girls. I'm like, did actually no girls say it? Because I guess the way you guys did it was like, I don't know if you guys wanted the new people first or the old people first. Cause I was like, well, yeah, I guess no girls said yes to me after 4 days. I'm like, nice. I'm like, that's how I feel right now. I'm like,
Hey, bro, it's a numbers game. It's all good.
The only
Pop
one I
up,
liked
Angel.
was Sean, and the notes I took. Sean is good. Guinea pig, and that's like I said.
Last time I talked to Megan and she was nice, but like she told me she was like a graduating senior. I was like, oh my God. Like
there's a graduating senior and I'm not trying to talk to seniors. I'm not gonna
I was like, oh God. I'm like, cause I'm an upcoming sophomore. I was like, geez Louise, I feel like she's talking to her little brother with
We need to bring up Aaron because that boy is way too emotional to be here.
He's
He's
looking for a long-term relationship.
He's looking
He
to like
seemed
come out of
nice.
this damn near getting married. He's way too nice. You can tell he has a good heart, but like somebody came in our conversation and they were like ask him what his best pickup line is. So I asked him and then he was like, I don't really do pickup lines. Like I ask girls, like I tell them that they like their shirt or like maybe I'll bring up like the song around us, like if we're out at a bar, and I was like,
Come on, stop
Like, when there's a
pussyfooting
connection,
around.
like, you know.
Yeah, throw a name out.
So like for me, my least favorite was Savannah.
Yeah.
Her and I
She's
just
a weird girl.
we didn't go the right way, but like she apparently like we were talking about our friends who have done this, and like she's friends with my favorite person, so like or like one of my favorites. So
like I see where he's coming from. I get how y'all saying like he's emotional. I just feel like, and he said he was in like a relationship because I was trying to get everybody in their relationship. So when y'all was talking about how you don't want to hear about other girls, I was like, that's all I want to hear. So it's like he said that he was with a girl and he was not there mentally, and so I think that's why he's like channeling his poetry into like channel his feelings into his poetry and being like emotional or whatever.
Alrighty, boys, good talk.
All right, see y'all.
See y'all.
Adios.
Stay safe out there.
Stay if you have a question.
See y'all.
Bye.
Thank you. You guys are doing a great job.
On the next episode of UMD is Blind.
Fuck, like help me out. Like because I was trying to tell him, like, okay, you tell your joke. But then he said,
help you out as in like I don't want to be like judgmental, but like you feel like you're blowing your chances with me and you want to help me you out.
You think that you're blowing your chance with me and you want my help or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen to that conversation again.
UMD-Blind. Boy, through my efforts find the love of mine. Oh look, got a Zoom at 9, but there's still time to hit you with the rhymes.